I'm alive. I'm alive. YouTube, you confuse me. Hello, Wolf. Yeah, not too bad. Can you guys hear me? Oh my god. I don't know what YouTube did, but it took away the little blinky thing. So if you guys can't hear me, please tell me. Hello, Alicia. Hello, Ira. Okay, good. Because like I said, it used to so if you ever go live, you'll see there's a little bar that has little 5 dots, a microphone. Because like I said, it used to so if you ever go live, you'll see there's a little bar that has little 5 dots, a microphone, and some end stream stuff. And normally, if your mic is on, it blinks at you. It'll be green, it'll blink. It hasn't been doing that. So I'm going to do a sound check every time because I can't tell. But yes. Happy April Fool's Day. Good to see all of you guys. I hope you guys had a really good week. Mine wasn't too terrible. I had a short week. I took Friday off. It was Tech's 30th birthday. So took it off so we could spend time together. It was awesome. We went and saw the new D&D movie, which was hilarious. I highly recommend it. Even if you're not into D&D, it's a really good adventure movie, so I highly recommend it. Have I been pranked today? No? Unless you count my body feeling a prank on me where it didn't let me get a whole lot of sleep, and then I took a 2-hour nap. I guess. I don't know. I don't know if that counts, but that was the only thing that happened to me today. Because we got out of the movie at 12:20. I went to bed and fell asleep around 1, and I woke up about 5:30. But that was not a solid 4 hours either. That was a sporadic 4 hours. And then I got up at 5:30 and I did stuff until about 3:30, and then I fell asleep until 5. Yes, it came out yesterday. It was really, really good. Again, even if you're not a huge D&D person, it's a really good adventure game, and it's a very good introduction to some of the stuff that is D&D. You don't have to know a lot about it to understand what's going on. They do a very good job with exposition. My family is good. Thank you for asking. You can see my dying plants that I bought at Walmart. I'm trying to get them to live, but we'll see. I feel like I need to get sticks for them to help them stand up. I don't know if I have any skewers and I'll have to look. I have thread. I can use thread, but it's more, do I have the sticks? Oh, thank you. Thank you, Alicia. Yeah, it finally looked pretty nice out, so I decided to wear something a little more, not a sweater, of various shades of dark. Thank you. So actually my necklace is from my mom, and she got it when she was in England, when she was in her, what was it? It was when she was a teenager. They went over to England, and she and her sister got one. And then she gave it to me because I liked it. And I think it's amazing. Yeah, it wasn't a hugely advertised movie outside of, I think, YouTube. YouTube was the only one that super promoted the new D&D movie. So if you didn't hear about it, I'm not surprised. It wasn't like how new movies used to be, where it was commercials on everything. Yeah, I have a lot of jewelry that's from my mother. She has good taste. Yeah, a lot of my jewelry is either from when I was younger or is a type of hand-me-down, which is nice. It's like something I got as a gift when I was younger or a hand-me-down. I don't buy too much jewelry nowadays. What have I been doing? Working. Uh, Trying to record stuff. Um, Trying to find time to do anything, to be perfectly freaking honest. Because oh god, I had a huge screw up on, was it Wednesday? I didn't set my alarm, and so I woke up 2.5 hours. Well, almost 2.5 hours after I should have been up. So then I had to stay longer for work. Oh god, it was just pain in the butt. So that was my week. But yeah, I've been slowly trying to get stuff done. I haven't even written anything. Like I haven't written any fanfic, anything. I think I wrote a paragraph all week. Work's been kind of busy. I imagine it'll be busy for me Monday because I took Friday off. Yeah, Ira, that's where I'm at. Like I said, I took one today. It was very nice. At this point, though, taking a nap would be going to sleep. But I did get a crick in my neck from how I slept on the pillow, because I slept weird on it. I don't even know how I do that. I don't know how sleeping weird on a pillow can hurt you because pillows are soft. And I didn't get to do my workout today. I fell asleep when I should have been doing my workout. So now I feel bad about that too. Hello, Shar. Oh, Mira, I'm so sorry. And the reason I say I'm so sorry is you're going to never not feel that way. Because being an adult, you feel like you'd rather be a kid again because I did not consent. I did not consent to be an adult. I signed nothing giving me, information on how to be an adult. Mm-mm. Nope. I used to think that you had to actually like sign something. I used to think you had to sign something to become an adult. Like there was actual paperwork you had to fill out to show you were an adult. No. They just expect a former teenager to know all this shit. And it's like, no, I'm still asking I'm still on my parents' insurance. I'm still in my parents' house. I still rely on my parents for everything. Why do you think I'm an adult that can be capable of taking care of myself? Yeah, it was Zaren's birthday on the 30th. Yeah, I was surprised there weren't more tributes. I guess I'm just not in the right servers. I just didn't see a whole hell of a lot. But I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I feel like the Attack on Titan fandom is dying down, which is sad. I really hope that the series does like if when the series ends, people aren't just like, no, I'm not interested in this anymore. There's nothing new. I really hope that's not the case. I mean, it hasn't been the case with Supernatural, but that went on for 15 years, 15 solid years, with just like a couple of breaks now. So I don't know. We'll see. How old is Aaron now? He was 19 when the manga came out. How long ago? 4 years ago? 3 years ago? Yeah, I'm gonna go 4 years ago, 4 or 5 years ago. So he was 19 then. So dead. No, he would have been 23, 24. But with the Titan curse, he wasn't gonna make it past then. Which I still call horse shit on the Titan curse. when you come of age. 20, let's see, he was 10, 23. It would have been 23, Shar. Because he was 10 when he got, everybody said he was 10. So, because he was 9 when he met Mikasa, and then it was a year later that the Titans attacked. So, he was 10. So 23. He would have died at 23. He would have been dead by now. Either way, if the rumbling hadn't happened. Unless he was in an AU. So we knew he was 19 in the final manga, and I don't remember when it came out. I thought it came out in like 2018, 2019. So that's like 3-4 years ago, maybe 5. I don't know. I think 5 is pushing it, but it's like definitely 3-4 years ago. So he's 21 or 22, 23 at the most. So, oh no, how old? He's 19. No, 4 years ago he'd be 23 this year. So maybe, I don't know. He's definitely in his early 20s though. And I'm just going based on when they came out, when the manga came out when he was 19. Then you just add on to that. Mm-hmm. Yep. And then the Warriors would have had about the same, if not a little longer, left. And Armin has the longest now. Because he was like 15, 16, so he'll at least maybe make it to 30. But again, I call horseshit on the whole 13 years thing. And the reason I do is because of Grisha, because that was way too much to get done in 13 years. Like, way too much. What's really crazy is he wasn't even actually a doctor. He just kind of knew of medicine from being in Marley, and that's how he saved everybody. So he wasn't even really a doctor. Because he wasn't able to work as a doctor in Marley. I think he was like a laborer or something. Which is even crazier to think about. Because then you have this dude from another country who they don't know is from another country come in and acting like a doctor. That's kind of terrifying. Yeah, because math ain't mathin' with the whole 13 years thing. Best father award goes to Grisha. Ira, you just made me feel really old. Because you're like, I was 4 or 5, and I'm like, I was in high school. In 2009, I was in high school. Like, thanks for that. How did he not lose control? That dude was around sharp objects. I know, right? He just must have been really careful not to cut himself. But even then, like, how did he keep from steaming if he did? I still say Aaron had healing abilities. That one scene that I showed y'all, that was not dirt. That was steam. Princess Mononoke is worth it. Honestly, most Studio Ghibli films are worth it. I haven't watched one that I regret the time spent watching. Even the less known ones, like what was it, when Marty was here, something like that. That one's really good too. I recommend that one. It was really sweet. And again, it's not as well known as some of them, but it was really good. Alicia. Well, technically, he's over 2,000 years old. If you want to get technical on that one. Let's see, what Ghibli have I watched? I've watched Kiki's Delivery Service, which is good. I've watched Spirited Away, The Tale of Princess Kaguya, not Kagura, Kaguya. When Marnie was there, Ponyo, lots of times Ponyo. I've seen bits and pieces of Princess Mononoke. I've seen bits and pieces of Grave of the Fireflies. Nausicaa in the Valley of the Wind, seen some of that, and some of Howl's Moving Castle. Those four I haven't sat through a full viewing of, but I liked what I saw, so I would be more than willing to sit and watch it. Especially Howl's Moving Castle, because that shit don't make sense out of context. Oh, and bits and pieces of Totoro. So yeah, those five I need to sit and watch. I own My Neighbor Totoro now, so I will watch that one, but the rest of them I have to find. I don't know if I could actually get through Grave of the Fireflies. I've seen enough of that to know exactly what happens, and I don't know if I can do it. Wolf Children is beautiful, and I love it, and I hate it so much. No, I did not hear about Paulo Grady. That one was hard to tell. Yeah, Howl's is apparently even the book is weird. It's based on a book. Did not know that till somebody pointed it out. And I'm like, really? I just thought that came out of Miyazaki's head. It's kind of in the same vein as what comes out of his head for like Spirited Away and all that. It's really good. I thought it was very sweet. The mom is very inspiring. Like, there are some anime moms that you just go, you are goals. For example, Sosuke's mom and Panya. That woman, I know I've said this. That woman questioned nothing. She just went with what was happening. I'm like, you are probably the coolest. You don't ask questions. You just do. You just, you kind of just accept it. You accept your son's goldfish turned into a little girl. You're just like, okay. You accept that her parents are wizards of the sea, basically. And yeah, you're cool with it. Absolutely cool with it. Who was he, Alicia? Whisper of the Heart and Howl's Moving Castle. Kiki was fun. I thought Kiki was great. I actually, shockingly, because my mother didn't let me watch anime, I actually watched that one when I was a kid. I don't remember why she let me watch it. I think my sister rented it, and my mom wasn't really sure about it, but it was really good. I thought it was fantastic, even back then. And then I found it later. I thought it was like a one of those fever dreams that it didn't happen, and then I found it. And I found it when I was older. I'm like, oh my God, I got to watch this again. And I watched it again. And it was just as good. Pretty sure I freak that. Right? Yeah. No, your normal reaction when the goldfish turns into a little girl is to freak out, but not Sosuke's mom, not Lisa. Nope. She's just like, cool. Let me make you ramen. Not going to question anything. Let me make you ramen. Like, good Lord. And then the mom from Wolf Children is freaking awesome too. She is what every woman should aspire to be for their children. Oh, okay, Yura. Gigi is a hilarious cat, by the way. Loved him. Freaking loved him. He was such a smartass. And you would have thought for like a mystical creature he wouldn't have been, but no, he was. He reminded me, Gigi did, of Salem from Sabrina the Teenage Witch. That's who he reminded me of. They must have been related. I think they were. Both black cats, both sassy as hell, and their voices sounded similar. Wonder if my chat went stupid again. Not you guys, but remember when it like completely froze on me? I'm wondering if that happened again. Let's find out. Right at the moment, no. I'm still trying to finish Buddy Daddy's. Like, it came out, I watched it, but I wanted to watch the rest of it in English because the English was funny. But yeah, I haven't really started anything else. I haven't really been watching much. I probably should, and I probably could. I just don't. My daughter is good. She's doing very good. Have you guys seen those crossover artworks of Aaron and Levi with I think it's Princess Mononoke? I thought those were good. Levi's the prince, and then Aaron is Princess Mononoke. I think. I can't remember. Let me look it up. I think I'm confusing it with something else. Oh, God. I'm thinking of too many things at once. Sorry, guys. Nope, it is Princess Mononoke. Okay. Oh, my God. Why? Wow. My brain just did not want to work. I'm so sorry, guys. I thought they were really good. Now that I remember what they were. Yeah, they were really good. Very fitting. It's fine. Thanks, Wolf. Really appreciate it. I know I'm a scatterbrain. No need to point it out. I'm very aware of my flaws. Yes. Yeah, she's still physically 3, mentally 13. Yeah. When she's 13, it'll switch back to she's physically 13, mentally 3. This water bottle is amazing, by the way. I need to stop turning my head so much. Yeah, she is adorable. Freaking hilarious. Her comedic timing is getting there too. It's kind of astonishing. Sometimes she I don't even know if she's aware of it, but she will nod or she'll say something that is just perfect for that moment. Yeah, like I said, I slept weird, and then now my neck is sore in one spot, and if I turn my head too much or too sharply, it's just sore. If I keep my head still, I'm fine. I've still got pictures I need to hang up. Just not bothering. because it's one of those out of sight, out of mind things. They're definitely out of sight. They're underneath my desk. I gotta do it. I've got to do it. And I gotta fix one of them because one of them broke. I gotta find it. Oh, I did not know that. Did not know that, Era. Yeah. Again, I was like, how do you sleep wrong on a pillow when it's soft? But the human body is weird and contorts in strange ways, and you decide that, yes, this is how I'm going to sleep, even though it's going to kill me when I wake up. Why don't you get your husband to do it? To hang the pictures? Because they're my pictures. And I have a set way I want to do it, so I'd rather just do it the way I have it in my head than try to explain it to somebody else. Because I don't want him to feel bad if he gets it wrong. Princess Mononoke came out in 1997, so 26 years now. So I have 3 under here, and I have 4 out in the hallway. They're all the same group. They're all from Mass Effect. They're all my favorite characters from Mass Effect. And I have to find one of them because it's broken, but I have a space above my entry hall closet that I want to put them over. And so yeah, I have those 7. And yes, Wolf, I did find the spot for the picture you sent me. It's right by my office door, so it's like the first thing you see when you enter. And I thought it was perfect because then you can get the full effect of the change in character. Let me see. What I thought it said 97 when I looked it up, but let me double check. Yeah, it says 1997. Princess Mononoke came out in 1997. The wolf reminds me of Miyako Sensei from Natsume. Oh, excuse me. Sorry, guys. Have you seen the Rocky Horror Picture? Yes, dude. I've seen the movie, and I've gone to one of their little weird showings. It's awesome. I highly recommend it. Thank you. Thank you. If you guys ever go, they usually do it for Halloween. I would go to a Rocky Horror Picture Show experience. They're awesome. They're hilarious. And it's the reason why that movie is so popular. That movie is so out there. Like, the songs are great, but the plot is so out there. But what made it like the hit it is those experiences where you could actually go and like make fun of the movie. Yeah, it's perfect. Like I said, it's right by the door. If I could move the camera, I would show you. But yeah, it's like right by the door, so you can see it. I even got it in like the right position on the first try. That almost never happens. I'm thinking of switching up some pictures that I have too. I have some pictures that are in my hallway that are Disney puzzles that I've made, and I'm thinking of moving them in here. I'm trying to bring like some of the fandom stuff back in here to make this room a little brighter, I guess. I know it because of my dad. My dad loves Rocky Horror. Final Fantasy, the first one, yeah, it was out in the 80s. My dad played it when they were in Germany, I think. My dad was stationed over in Germany, so they played it. My mom said it was insane because like they would have all of his friends over and they would all take turns playing. They would actually write, because of how it was stylized, they actually had to write down like what quest and who they had to find and what they had to find because it was one of those things where you ended up just stumbling across the answer. If you weren't paying attention, you'd miss it. So they actually had to write down certain things. It was crazy. Fair Wolf. Rocky Horror is wonderful. Most of the songs I really like. Some of them are like, once you get into the second half of the movie, songs aren't as great. They're still good, but they're not as great. That's like right after Creature of the Night, the songs kind of go to crap. Everything before that's wonderful. Everything, yeah. After Creature of the Night, it's just crap. Time Warp, yes. I still sing that. I have it on my phone. So, Era, Rocky Horror is a trip, an acid trip. It's about this young couple who they get engaged and they're driving home and their car breaks down and they end up at this castle of a scientist named Dr. Frankenfurter, played by Tim Curry. He's in full drag. He looks wonderful. And they were trying to use the phone. That's all they wanted to do is use the phone. And they got wrapped up in this doctor's craziness. I can't really explain a whole hell of a lot because none of it makes logical sense. You would have to look it up. Go to YouTube, type in Rocky Horror, and yeah, there's only one Rocky Horror. They haven't remade it. I haven't done anything with it. So if you look it up on YouTube, even just some of the music, yeah, you'll get a taste of what it is. It actually has some pretty big names in it. It's got Tim Curry, obviously. It has Richard O'Brien, who later went on to work on one of the most notable and most recent things is he went to work on Phineas and Ferb. He was like a he's a writer, a lyricist and music writer for Phineas and Ferb, and he also played Phineas and Ferb's dad. It has Susan Sarandon. Oh God, it had a lot of people in it. But yeah, those are like the big ones that I can think of. It had Meatloaf in it too. If you know the singer Meatloaf, he was in it. He was really good in it. Never Ending Story, yeah. I can't say I never watched it. I just never finished it. I didn't like it. It was one of those. It's a classic. I just never watched it. Or Laundry. It's freaking fun. I don't know if it's gonna get the stream banned again. I don't want to play any music if it might get banned. Somebody share a link. It's the only way I can think of doing this. I feel like there's a. Oh, dude. I know, right? Like, as far as movies and stuff, just not much. I end up watching stuff I've already seen. I'm sure it drives my husband crazy, but that's just how I am. I don't like to watch a whole lot of new stuff. But then the stuff that I watched was new at one point. I don't know. It's a vicious cycle I just can't get out of. But a lot of the stuff that I'm like, that's new, that's come out is like, I'm not really that interested in watching. I've found that the premise is usually a lot better than the execution, and I feel like I wasted my time. I end up feeling that way about a lot of shows and movies nowadays. Even some anime, I'm just like, why did I put the time into this? I'll even give it like the 3 to 5 episode rule, and I'll still just be like, why did I bother? Okay, Rocky Horror is called Rocky Horror Picture Show. It's not really a horror show. It's more like a how would y'all describe Rocky Horror to somebody who's never watched Rocky Horror? I've never heard of somebody who's never seen Rocky Horror. Usually everybody I know has seen it or heard of it somehow. If you ever watch Perks of Being a Wallflower, it's the play they did it in. Just the play they did. And it used to be a play, like an actual theater play, but the movie is more popular than the play. But it's crazy. It's like nuts. I forgot. Everybody click on that link that Wolf just shared if you've never seen Rocky Horror, or if you're keen on watching it because you have seen it. No, Ira, that's not how it goes. I honestly don't know how to explain what it is. It's an experience. It's what it is. It's a very adult movie. So, yeah, deals with a lot of adult subjects. So, there's that. So I recommend, just to give you a taste of what it is, click on the link that Wolf shared. It says Time Warp. Time Warp. It's probably the tamest song, and it gives you a very good idea of what you're walking into if you ever watch Rocky Horror. Oh, honey, it's not scary. It's not scary at all. It's called Rocky Horror Picture Show, but it's not. It's not scary at all. It's just off the wall. I can't explain it further because I feel like I'm not doing justice. It's hilarious. It's more of a comedy than anything. You just need to watch it. Again, just if you haven't ever seen it, click on Time Warp that Wolf shared. Watch it. It's pretty good. And then you can go through the rest of the songs and stuff on YouTube. And I think they even have it on YouTube. I know around Halloween time, like October, they'll have it on Hulu. And of course, you can get it on Amazon and stuff if you want to get it right away. But if anything, just listen to the songs because the songs are freaking awesome. Till you get after Creature of the Night, and then it's all freaking weird. And there's not as much after Creature of the Night. Everyone dances to that song. Everyone. I mean, I know the whole dance. Let us know what you think of it, Ira. Let us know what you think of it, Shar. I didn't think I'd be introducing people to Rocky Horror. You can't not when that song comes on. It's like the oh my god, I don't even saying it. I feel like so. There's a song right after Time Warp that's called "I'm a Sweet Transvestite from Transsexual Transylvania." That's how Tim Curry is introduced to this movie. It is probably the best introduction to a character you're ever going to see. It is a hell of a number. You'll love it. So after Time Warp, I recommend that song. And the name of it will make sense if you watch it, because I can't even explain it here because the ending just doesn't make sense, but it's not bad or anything. It's the song actually makes sense if you watch more of it. So there's no blood and gore in Rocky Horror. It's mostly just sex. So if you're comfortable with it, go right ahead. It is impossible to not dance to it. My friends sing it all the time. I know. Oh my god. My dad can like sing it word for word. My dad can recite the whole damn movie pretty much. He's got quite the talent for that. He can do that, and he can recite all of the old Christmas movies from Rankin and Boss. It's great. It's phenomenal, his memory. Like, I think my memory is good. His memory is top tier. 12 and above. I hear a blender. No, I would not recommend a 12-year-old watch Rocky Horror. I think in the States it's rated R, which would be 17 or 18 and older. Maybe 16. It depends on how comfortable you feel about sex, because that's all that's wrong. Like, that's all that's in Rocky Horror that makes it adult, is basically sex and nudity. So Rocky Horror. So Rocky is the name of the monster. It's not a monster. It's a ripped dude. And I think his name is actually Rocky Horror, or it's just the Rocky and the Horror Picture Show. It's just because it's like, you watch it, it's like an acid trip. That's the horror part of it. It's an acid trip. Hi-oh.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're quite welcome. After how quick it melts ice cream, so it's more of like an ice cream milk.
Fair enough.
Still good though. I tried it.
Well, I mean, how could it not be?
Fair enough.
No, it's, again, just if it's mostly for nudity and sex. It doesn't have any, like, it has one moment of gore, and that's about it, and it's very brief. Now that, like, it's so brief, I absolutely forgot about it until I thought about the song. I'm like, oh yeah, Meatloaf was a thing. But yeah, I think Frankenfurter takes a pickaxe to Meatloaf. That's about it. You see like a brief shot of blood, but it's not that bad. Again, compared to like Attack on Titan, oh no, it's not that bad. It's just so tame compared to Attack on Titan. I'd say, but again, it depends on how comfortable people feel about watching movies with sex and stuff in it. So I'm not going to dictate it's 18 and no and younger, but I would say you have to be of at least the age to understand what that is fully, because it is very prominent in that movie. It was very cute, Ira. Okay, I'm not gonna drink that. Tech brought me a drink with adult type beverage. It's very strong. I'm not going to finish it. But that's why my stream is not for kids. I'll not ever advertise it as such because, nope, not dealing with that. Nothing on my site is for kids. Yeah, I mean, the songs aren't bad. Not bad. They're bad. They're so bad. Time Warp's not bad, though. Time Warp's not bad. Damn It, Janet's not bad. Sweet Transvestite is a little bad. The 7 Days, 7 Nights song is a little bad. Creature of the Night's bad. Creature of the Night is bad, and then after that it's just bad. Janet's song's not too well. Janet's song, the Damn It Janet song isn't bad. I mean, it has the phrase "damn it" isn't that bad. Creature of the Night's bad. Creature of the Night's so bad. Yes, I have seen Mrs. Brown's voice. That's no reason. I'm like, it's all right, Mira. It's okay. That, yeah, Creature of the Night is the one she sings to Rocky. And then the one that they do at the end, the floor show, is bad. Think Twice, Janet Weiss isn't bad. Janet Weiss isn't bad. But yeah, once they give you the floor show song, that's bad too, for other reasons. It's not chocolate milk. It's ice cream. It's supposed to be a chocolate milkshake. I don't know if it's actually called Creature of the Night. That's just the refrain that's always there. So I'm just like, oh, it's Creature of the Night. It's probably something else, and I'm probably being too logical in how I name the songs from Rocky Horror, but, I don't really care. I'm more than perfectly content with the way I say it, because at least people know what the song is when I say it. Does somebody want to buy me a house with a basement so I can have a soundproof room? I wouldn't mind. Very open to it. Okay. What the hell, full moon? So I can't hear the TV or people talking when I'm trying to stream or film. So I'm like, can somebody get me a freaking house with a basement so I can soundproof a room so I don't have to worry about it? That's not good job. I told you it was ice cream. I asked for it. It just got a little strong for how much ice cream there was. So there wasn't that much ice cream, and there was a lot of the adult beverage. I'm sure he'd tell me it was just like a shot or something, but with something like that, what it is in particular, you need more than just like a 1-to-1 ratio. That's what it feels like. I know that's not what you were thinking. Well, if I'm not murdering anybody, I'm not Dexter. God, my references are going to start sounding old to everybody because it's like, I'll know what it is. Anybody over the age of 30 will know what it is. But then everybody younger than 30 will be like, this chick is old. What is she talking about? I know what you meant, though. There is a show called Dexter. It was about a serial killer who murdered criminals. It was essentially like Death Note. Like, he got away with it. Got away with it. And he would do elaborate ways of killing people. The most notable is he would hang up industrial grade plastic wrap all over a room and on the floor and kill somebody there. And then he would just clean it up real easy. If you've ever seen American Psycho, it's like that. Not as demented as what Patrick Bates does, but the methodical way he does it is Dexter. It is. Oh, it freaking is. It came out the same time that they were doing like House and when Grey's Anatomy first started. So it's in that era of when they were really trying to push shows to be a little edgier and a little more interesting. He was basically the serial killer that got away with it. He was like Light Yagami, but he actually got away with it. Even at the end, it ends with him being a lumberjack in the middle of nowhere, so he still got away with it. But he didn't because he left the warriors alive. So there's still the potential that the nine shifters live. At least those parasites live. Yeah, like I said, Dexter came out around the same time as House, Grey's Anatomy. It was a little bit before Breaking Bad. Because Dexter and Breaking Bad kind of started this whole villains kind of get away with it shit. Or you end up rooting for the bad guy, basically. So that's when it came out. Mid 2000s was an interesting time for TV. It's also when Death Note came out. Oh no, she was perfectly fine. I just thought it was. She wanted to wear everything. She's like tried to wear all of it, but today she's just wore the sweater and the boots. That was her go to outfit for today. I made her put on jeans instead of the pajama pants. It was adorable. And don't be sorry about it. She's adorable when it happens. I should have gotten it on camera. I hope the back. See, everybody roots for it. Then you realize what they win. Era. She's adorable. Like she was so happy. She's like, Bluey for me? Oh, Hello Kitty song. I don't know. Honestly, guys, I'm not the one to ask over a lot of pop culture. I know random shit, but I really didn't know much. So out of touch. You're good. I don't need anything bluey in my size. If I want, I can go on Amazon and buy a chili shirt. They have those. They have pictures of Chili and Bandit on shirts, and it says like random crap that they've said it. I'm just like, this is great. I don't want it, but it's great. I'm glad it exists. But I love this sweater. I absolutely love the sweater. It's like a little fuzzy sheep. I'm gonna definitely wear it. I'm actually gonna probably take it with me when we go to the coast in May, because that shit's cold. Even in May, that the place is the coast is cold. So I'll bring it for that, and it'll be amazing. Have to bring you stuff back from the coast. Oh yeah, she adores Bluey. Have you pranked your husband? No. I don't do pranks like that. I'll jump out and scare somebody, but I'm not going to actively prank a person. I do like more off the cuff kind of stuff, just random shit. I don't really plan pranks. It gets messy. Again, one of the best pranks I've ever pulled was I didn't even mean to on my brother, and it's not even a prank. Um, it was a scare, and I didn't even mean to do it. He was, I guess, in the shower, and I was supposed to go in there and tell him something. It was separated. It was like this one section that was like the sink, and then there was a closed section that was the bath, like the tub and everything, and he was in there. And I didn't think he had that other door open. Normally he has it closed. So I was just gonna go in there and knock on his door and tell him, hey, mom and dad said this. Like, we're gonna leave soon, so hurry up. I literally opened the door to the sink area and it creaked and he screamed. Like, he let out a blood curdling scream. I had said nothing. I had done nothing. I had literally opened the door. Let out that scream, and I'm standing there in shock. And I close the door. I come back. I'm dying laughing, and my parents are like, "What did you do?" I said, "I literally opened the door." He comes barreling out 5 minutes later, dripping wet from his shower, holding his towel up, and he's like, "What did you do? Why did you do that?" I'm like, I opened the door to tell you that mom and dad said we're leaving in 10 minutes. Hurry up. And he's like, it's one of my worst fears to be murdered in the bathroom. I'm like, I don't give a I didn't know. It's okay. So go. It's the greatest scare I never intended on doing. No, she did not want to take that off. She adores it. She still wears it. I'm pretty sure I did. I'm pretty sure I was holding the doorknob for dear life, trying to stand up. I think I almost put myself in that day. It's great. Because you can imagine a 14-year-old boy screaming his head off. I used to get my sister sometimes too. Watching her jump was she didn't scream, she jumped, but she would jump sky high. Then she'd throw something at me. I'm not gonna say I was a mean older sister. I was opportunistic. I had no shame in that, as you can all tell. Whew, my face hurts. I have to keep smiling or my face will hurt. Alrighty, my lovely little titans, it is that time once again. You should try it. He was a bit of scaredy cat, yeah. Even at 22, he's still a scaredy cat. But it is that time once again. Thank you for joining me tonight. I really had fun. It's really good discussing the movies and introducing you guys to Rocky Horror who hadn't already known about it. And then, giving it back to the people who have, because it's a gift that keeps on giving. I hope you have a great night, a great week, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye, everybody.